Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of the Sending Shots podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed the first one. I know you guys were looking forward to a second one, and so was I. So here we are. A lot of you guys know that my hobby is photography, videography, and like I have like I do like music on the side. I mess around, but I think I'm gonna step away from that for now, and I'm gonna get more into podcasting. I feel like it's a great way to express myself. Show how I really feel. So this is going to be hopefully a reoccurring thing. I could keep going for a while. And we're just going to take it one step at a time, see how it goes. So today, probably my most requested guest. Let's bring him on. We got Jaren Wheels. Welcome, Jaren Wheels. Get on your feet, guys. My boy. That was nice.
Jaren Wheels.
I always said your last name was Wheels, and then I was like...
You're good. I like that. Like,
Jaren what is it, Wessels?
It's Wessels, but I like Wheels. I like
Wheels.
I'm not going to lie. I cracked a smile whenever I walked up, so it was smooth. I like that.
Like at first glance, I saw your name. I was like, Jaren Wheels. And I was like...
We'll roll with Wheels.
And I took a second look at it. It took me like a couple months, and I was like, that's Wessels.
It's good. We're rolling with it.
Yeah. So happy Valentine's Day.
Appreciate it. You too. Anything special for the day? Do you have anybody you're going to be treating tonight?
I'm working tonight, so I'm going to be serving some people. I'm going to be seeing a lot of couples. Yeah. So the people want to know. Is Jaren gonna do it? Is Jaren gonna freestyle on the podcast?
Is Jaren gonna freestyle on the podcast? I think we have to.
I think Jaren's gonna freestyle on the podcast. You know, let's not waste any time. Let's get the people what they want real quick.
We're getting straight to it.
Let's get the people what they want real quick.
Okay.
Yes.
I feel like I'm on like Sway or like Hot 97.
Sway in the morning.
Okay. I feel like young summer when I hop up on that beat quick, and I'm trying to make these seasick, and I can't believe she get excited. Hit the line, I'm so invited. I'm so delighted to hop up on this little podcast with my man Owen, straight, flowing straight, going straight, showing hope you audience straight knowing, yeah. I just do it off the top of my head. I said it is what it is, and I said what I said. I said I do my thing, hoping that I put on for the masses. Baby, real slow, just like molasses. Yeah, I can't see 2020, yeah, that's why I need these glasses. All these shaking asses, I can't believe it. These bitches anemic, thinking I get it. I get a spliff and then I break it down, split it. I get this beat, I'm real lyrical. I do this stuff, I swear to God, I'm like a miracle to all y'all can. Ayy, I'm rolling in the Bentley, fucking with these bitches, sipping on this Henny. She thinking I'm a dog, but I'm really acting friendly. I hope she can't let me. Yeah, I hope she let me. Yeah, I'm praying to God that I can slide in. Yeah. That's all you'll get. That's all we're rolling with.
That's a great way to start the day.
Appreciate that. Wasn't my best, but you know what I'm saying.
I kind of like
it due to the circumstances.
That's a good beat for you. I bet you could write pretty well.
Can we cuss?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it just slipped out, and I was like, I'm just gonna roll with it now.
I liked it. All
right.
So how long have I known you, Jaren? Been over almost 2 years? How long have you worked at Topgolf?
I started April of 21.
April, so we're coming up on 2 years.
Yeah.
Coming up on 2 years. And
feels like I just had my first shift like the other day.
Jaren's first shift was a great day. It's the day we met. We'd had to do I had to give him a tour of the place, had to show him everything about his job, and then we ran into our first shift. They didn't really do that. But they were like, Owen and Jaren, yeah, they could do that. They could do that.
Dynamic duo for real.
So we had to do that. It was like a 12-hour shift from start to finish, everything. And then
True.
I had to introduce him to everybody. We were meeting everyone for the first time. Mm-hmm. And now here we are. We're here.
2 years in the making.
2 years in the making, and they're like, they love him. They love him. So how do you like working at Topgolf still?
Topgolf's dope. It's such a different place to work at. Like, I've never worked at a place where I've really like everything I do outside of Topgolf is with people from Topgolf. Like, all my friends are from Topgolf, unless I meet mutual friends of them or like meet new people outside. But other than that, everything I do and people I talk to and who I kick it with is all like Yeah, Topgolf. So it's different, but it's really dope. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I was basically doing that same thing. I left high school, and then I didn't really talk to anyone from high school. I just ran to Topgolf, and then all the boys all the boys went to Topgolf, and I met all the other boys from Topgolf.
That's how it is.
So then all my friends are now that I hang out with.
That's how it is.
Well, everyone's quitting right now.
A lot more people are leaving right now, but I would say the hardest thing about leaving is really the people. There's a lot.
That's the only thing that
Yeah.
I'm like.
It's so strong. There's a lot of people that probably want to leave, but won't because they're friends and everything. So
I didn't miss the job. I didn't miss doing work. I didn't miss
Yeah.
the managers.
yeah.
Speaking of managers, I want to get Jason on here.
You're gonna get Jason
I
on
want to
here?
get Jason on here. You think you would?
Yes.
All right, guys, leave a comment below if you want me to bring my old manager on here. We could talk about stuff.
That would be super dope, actually.
I feel like people would I have to be super professional.
I think it'll be a lot chiller than you think.
Okay.
I love Jason though, so
I love Jason. So you were born in Yuma. How old are you? When were you born?
I was born July
98.
11th, 99.
99.
Yeah. So still kind of a youngin.
How long were you in Yuma before you moved?
So I was in Yuma middle of 5th grade, end of 5th grade year. And then that's whenever I had initially moved to Mississippi. So started last year of elementary school, and then middle school, and then high school, and then moved back to Yuma. Beginning, middle of junior year of high school.
So you just moved to Mississippi with your immediate family.
Yep.
Just your dad and how many siblings do you have?
Just my brother.
Just your brother?
Yeah.
And then everyone moved back to Yuma when you were how old? 18?
I would have been 16.
16 when you moved back to Yuma?
16 when I moved back, yep.
And you got your first job in Yuma?
First job was in Yuma, I was, my senior year of high school, I was whenever you go get your car washed, I was the dude at the end that was drying off the car, so yeah, I did that.
Nice. And then how old are you when you worked? So 2 years ago, you were what, 21 when you started working at Topgolf? 22?
Yeah, 21.
21? Mm-hmm. And then here we are. You're going to be, what, 24 this year?
Yeah, I'll be 24 in July, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, still a decent time away, but yeah.
Time flying by.
It does, it really does.
You had to switch high schools when you came back?
Yeah, so whenever I came back, of course, I finished high school out in Yuma.
You just did your senior year?
Yeah, rest of my junior, all of my senior year in Yuma, and then, yeah.
And you, 2 years of community college?
Yeah, got my associates.
Nice.
Yep.
So you treating anyone special for Valentine's Day?
Am I treating anybody special for Valentine's? No, I'm not. I'm chilling.
Can I be your Valentine?
You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to come in to Cheesecake tonight. By myself.
Today is supposed to be the busiest day of the year.
I know the manager, so.
You know the manager.
Your manager, I know him.
Which one?
I don't. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Imagine though. I skipped the line.
I'll get you in, dude.
And I'll
you walk in, say,
skip
"Let
by
me get
myself.
Owen." I'll kick people out of my table.
Perfect. Then I'll just eat bread and sip wine.
Eat bread and sip wine. What a night.
It's like Jesus, just breaking bread and sipping wine.
What a night.
Come on.
I shaved my beard. Do you like my mustache? Just the stash?
I like it. I think you need to grow a little more to get it thicker.
It's as thick as it's ever been.
You know,
it's not even thick.
With mustaches, with no other facial hair, there's no in between. Either you can do it or you can't.
JoJo really can do it, and
JoJo's a stud when it comes to that.
I've been looking up to him.
I kind of missed that blonde hair that he had, the Justin Bieber look.
That was cool.
That was pretty sick. The blonde. Yeah, miss it.
So I have an
Shout out to
interesting
JoJo.
question.
What's up?
Do you think the internet has ruined the way we see girls in real life?
100%.
It's like what we see in the internet is not even realistic.
Yeah, because I feel like on the internet you see a lot of girls that are accustomed to a lifestyle of being completely spoiled or treated.
Mm-hmm.
You see people interviewing girls that are from Miami that are like, if the dude's not over 6 foot, makes $100,000 a year, his thing isn't this big, that there's so many different criteria, but meanwhile they're living in a 1-bedroom apartment, driving an '06 Altima with no rims on it. Like, she got a tax time Altima, but she wants a dude that drives a Bentley. Like in what world does that make sense? But so I think it's a skewed perspective because not all girls are like that.
And like, that's not at all what we see in real life.
No.
It's like, but it makes me think that like that's what we should be seeing.
Yeah, and it's kind of
You
like,
can't think like that.
and especially dudes that aren't good with girls or don't have game or have been hurt to that point, they're leaning on whatever they can for guidance. And whenever that's the only guidance out there as far as anything related to getting a girl or keeping a girl, it's really toxic, honestly, and it's not realistic whatsoever. Because there's a lot of girls that I've met that I've talked to and have talked about things like that, and they cringe at the girls that are saying we need this, this, and that, all these high standards, because they're like, it's not realistic.
It's not.
Yeah, so 100%. I just think it's so much harder for a man to fake it, because with a woman, I feel like a man really has to earn his spot in this world to be able to provide. Whereas a girl just can simply use looks and superficial things like that to get what she wants. Think about it. Think about it like a girl going to a yacht party in Miami.
Okay.
It took her a couple of DMs and good looks to get on the boat. It took the owner of the boat at least 15 to 20 years to buy that boat. The guy and the girl have two completely different, journeys, and one's harder than the other. Not knocking women, saying that women don't do anything. Like, of course, women do, everybody does, but I'm saying just those unrealistic expectations that you see from those girls is what is like hurting everything. Because like I said, realistically, those aren't women, those are girls. Women, I think there's more substance and depth to a woman than just using looks to, get everything that she wants. But hey, it works, and I can't knock the hustle. So if you can do your thing,
You know what? It does make me like. So when I see that happen, like, it does sound cool to be able to do that.
100%.
And you know what? Yeah. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Like I said,
I can't knock the hustle, like you said.
Exactly. Like in I can say anything I want, but at the end of the day, they're doing what they're doing to get what they want, and they're succeeding. So who am I to sit here and knock that?
What can you do? Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think it's time for everyone's favorite segment. All right. We're moving on to what the heck is this, guys?
Jeez.
So we're gonna have Jaren explain a couple pictures that I have of him on my phone. All right, tell me what's happening here.
What is happening there? Was that at Natalie's crib?
Yeah.
Okay, Natalie's crib. I don't remember exactly taking. Well, clearly because I wasn't even looking, didn't even know. Probably didn't give my consent. That's crazy.
Okay, you're right.
I'm messing.
But you walked in, I dapped you up, and then I was like, let me take a picture of him. Boom, vamp mode, vamp Jaren.
I'm not gonna lie, that might be an album cover.
That is kind of hard. Look how short your hair is.
Yeah, it's bad. My facial hair was not.
That hairline is like crispy though.
I'm glad it's not receding or anything. You know what I'm saying?
All right, go ahead and tell me about this picture.
Oh, the Notorious.
The Notorious.
Top Golf Associate Party at Cobra last year. Everybody looking good. Jeff. Oh, and then Owen pulled up to the party. He had the top hat with the cane, the nice shoes.
I gotta find a picture
with
of
the
him
no shows on. Yeah, he was looking fresh for sure. Jeff, always a stud. Everybody, Eric, Robert, everybody is stud. Those glasses, I love those glasses.
The one you're wearing?
No. The ones that you and Jeff bought just for this.
Oh, yep.
They dropped $300 each on these glasses. They're super fire though. I tried them on that night. I love them. Eric Brown, the turtleneck. That's when he was rocking. He still does the turtleneck, the black.
He's a turtleneck guy
with the white Air Forces.
Yeah, that's a classic.
With the chain and the.
He's got the rolled up pants.
Always the cuff pants. Yeah. Always the Nike crew sock showing. Robert stud. Funny story about this. Robert's birthday was that day. This was April 4th, and my mom's birthday was also the same day. So that was also memorable. But yeah, we're all looking clean. I had the little bow tie, the G-Shock with the formal attire.
Oh, the G-Shock is so fire.
The G-Shock, come on. Keep it.
You guys looking like a
keep
like
it
a
simple.
lineman, like a
Like
like the offensive lineman after winning the Super Bowl.
I look like a great value security guard there. We're good. I'm still out here protecting though.
Is there a drama that goes on at Topgolf
Better question.
right now? Huh? What's the better question?
Is there not drama that goes on at
Is-
Topgolf? Nah. There's always drama. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's like crazy, like to where the whole venue knows and stuff like that. Sometimes it's just drama between a couple of people, but bottom line, there's always drama. There's never not going to be drama.
So, what is your take? Someone comes up to you, some random drama that's not even important. Do you try and like keep yourself out of it, or do you just like try and help people, or you instigate? There's a lot of people that instigate stuff like this.
I feel like a lot of people come up and tell me things. I stay out of it. I feel like hearing it is good to an extent because it's good to have that awareness and know knowledge is power to that extent. But I don't speak on it. If people want, like most people just want to be heard. So if you can just really like listen to someone, acknowledge them, and be there for them, you don't have to say anything. It's like say anything at all. But if people do want help, they'll ask you.
It's almost like therapy, just like telling someone something's getting out.
Yeah, and a lot of people.
And just someone just don't even need to say anything, like you said, just listening to what they have to say.
And I feel like I'm a solid listener, and I really do like listen to what people say. And I don't know, I feel their emotions too. It's weird. I don't know what that term is, but like I can feel what somebody's like going through. I don't know, but yeah, just listen. And a lot of people, venting really takes a lot off their chest, and
It does help a lot, yeah.
So if I can be there for someone, I'm always there.
That's good. So Drizzy Drake,
Six God, yo.
the Sixth God, my favorite rapper personally.
Oh, he's the goat.
He is the GOAT, yeah.
He's the goat.
Do you let me hear let me get let's get top 5 Drake songs from you.
Top 5 Drake songs.
I want to hear them ranked too.
Nah, I can't do ranked. I can't. Do
Okay,
ranked.
can we just do
That's-
top 5?
Top 5 Drake songs. We're gonna throw Star 67 in there. Sandra's Rose. Huh. Tuscan Leather. Damn. I'm gonna go Thank Me Now.
Is that from So Far Gone?
That's from Thank Me Later. That's
Oh,
the
from
album
Thank Me Later.
after
Okay.
So Far Gone. Last song. You know what? This is like a general top song. But I will. Oh no! I was gonna say Pound Cake. Honorable mention Pound Cake. I'm gonna go. How About Now?
How about now? I thought you were gonna say All Me.
All Me's a great one. Top 5 for me, no, but All Me's
Okay.
a great one. And you already have proof of a performance that Eric and I both.
Oh, that was awesome
Eric's
when you performed
birthday.
that. When you performed Big Sean's verse.
Oh man, I was living.
What
that bitch.
about top 3 albums ranked?
Oh, ranked. Okay, so
Ranked top 3 Drake albums.
number 1, Nothing Was the Same. Number 2, Take Care, and then number 3 is gonna be If You're Reading This Is Too Late. 2013, 2011, 2015.
If you're reading This Is Too Late, I think that is also my top 3.
Cause I know you got Views in yours.
Views is my
a
number
good
one.
Views is a good one.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I listen to Views more because of you.
Really?
Yeah, like I like the album, but you always were like, no, Views are solid. And so there'd be times where I'd go and I'd listen to the whole album, like start to finish.
Dude, it's
and it
so
really is.
good.
It's a great one. Oh, do you know another honorable mention for songs? I'm sorry, and it could slide in top 5, low-key. Do Not Disturb off of More Life.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the intro?
No.
Or the intro of More Life is, I forgot, but
Free Smoke.
Free Smoke, yeah.
Do Not Disturb, another good one. But
Is that where it starts off with a sample of like the girl singing?
I can't.
Or maybe that was
remember
Free Smoke.
I can't remember. No, yeah, Free Smoke's the sample of the girl
Okay.
singing. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Speaking of music, we got Sobeki's season on the way.
Your round of applause.
So Becky's season on the way. They've been asking about it, the track list. I'm just getting my last song. I think, I don't mean to call them out, but my last song that I was supposed to do was going to be track 15. I was supposed to feature my buddy Lil Lemons on it, longtime collaborator, and had a day. We're both free. Told him to pull up to the stew because I'm about to finish the album this week, and he lagged on me. Evan lagged on me, so I made a different song, and I'm gonna put that one on instead. It's called "City on Fire," and I think I'm gonna feature Damien on it, and that's gonna finish off of the album. Also in the track list, we have Jaren on there twice. Two of the best songs, I'm being honest.
Hey,
you got one of them, he's singing. Another one, he's rapping. So you guys better get ready for those.
Tune in.
Those should be nice. You should think about making music by yourself. What if you just made a single?
Made a single? You know what? I'd be down for that. Slide over to Damien's house and then have you and Jeff and whoever else come
like
through.
an R&B joint. Oh,
see, I like singing more than I can't sing as well, I feel like, than rapping, but I like to sing a lot. But yeah, I would be down to make a single, but I'm not built like y'all. I'm not a rapper.
Imagine you and JoJo.
And that's like the type of music that we like. It's like that slower, like more melodic, sensual, I guess, lack of better terms. But nah, that'd be nice. I'd be down. I'd have to have you and Damien there because I don't know the process from start to finish like that. So
it's not as hard. We've done it enough times.
Yeah, y'all definitely have the reps in for sure. Y'all out here dropping albums. Out here contemplating a single.
And I'm done. I'm done after this. Career's done.
Don't say careers.
Career's done. I might do like a feature for like Warning Signs 3.
Do a feature.
That's it.
Do a feature, or like whenever like you feel like it, maybe just drop a single. Just like, hey, I know I'm not really doing music or nothing, but I dropped a single.
But
just
like, if something like happens, I need to like talk about.
Maybe you need to vent and get. You know what I'm saying?
That's what this podcast is for.
But you like music too.
Speaking of venting, I don't know. Yeah, normally in my album, like when I'm making music, I want to talk about like relationships, right?
Yeah.
And that's like whether it's good or bad, like relationships with like women or guys,
Yeah.
like females, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
So like, but now, because I kind of wanted to talk more about those, but on the podcast, but it's gonna be like I can't hide anything anymore. Like, how can I talk about like my ex on a song? It's easy because you could just like say random stuff.
And if you want to throw subliminals in there, and
You
then
could throw subliminals, but,
someone
like,
asks,
here-
you can be like, I didn't say that person's name. And you
Yeah,
can
and
play
it's
it off.
easy to hide it. You can say, "Oh, I was talking about someone else,"
Yeah.
but like if I'm like on a podcast and I need to talk about someone, I just have to talk about it.
And I feel like
So that's the hard part. I feel like
that, and I feel like those that do show love and tune in to actually watch these in their entirety, I feel like you owe them, the courtesy of being completely transparent.
That is a very good point. I never thought about that.
So, yeah.
So the album is about. It's like I try to make it as concise as possible,
Mm-hmm.
and it flows with a whole like not like a roller coaster of emotions, but like one emotion to another,
Yeah.
to another. It's like
The
a
highs-
small
the highs-
roller
the highs and
coaster.
lows.
Yeah. So it starts off track 1. Am I to blame? So it's my immediate response from the end of a relationship. I'm thinking, am I to blame? I'm like, did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
Because I was told that I didn't do anything wrong, but like everyone lies, so I don't know. Maybe I did do something wrong. So I'm just like lost. Track 2, made a mess. I go back and think about all the times there was problems, or it's like something I feel like I just made a whole mess, and it's never gonna be the same again. Is essentially. And then track 3 with Berkey. Shout out Berkey, he's one of the best rappers, probably the best artist that I personally know myself. All in. So that's kind of like it's a banger. Basically, what I'm saying.
Well, Berkey's on it. It has to be a banger.
Yeah, Were you there when he recorded?
No, remember
He was like yelling,
left.
like his probably loudest vocals, and me too. Like both of his verse and my second verse, we're just like yelling, dude.
Looking forward to it.
It's nice. It's pretty nice.
Are you having a listening party for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, all in. Basically, we make a lot of gambling references about like doing the most for someone and not winning. So it's like,
gotcha.
It's basically like going all in and you lost.
Not getting that reciprocated energy.
Yeah. And then track 4, Guilty, featuring Damien. It's like a confession song. Did you hear it?
No. Actually, maybe.
I think you did a little. You heard just a little snippet, but like, a little bit. I'm just like confessing all these things, but I like never did any of them. It's just a banger, honestly. Okay. And then Pretend, featuring Jeff. Not too much of a whole story, but that one is a banger. And then track 6, Jasmine. A lot of people were asking me about that. It's about Jasmine. 7, Out of the Blue.
I love how vague that answer was.
Okay, the real thing about Jasmine, it's about moving on from someone and then like looking for like not like a soulmate or just like someone, the next person. I'm just referring to them as the name Jasmine. It's like not anyone specific. It's like someone I haven't found yet, essentially. And we got Out of the Blue 2. If you heard Out of the Blue 1, this is part 2. Crystals, featuring JoJo, one of my favorite tracks. It's just about crystals. It's for the girls.
It's about crystals.
And then Lie Again, featuring Jaren. That song was not even planned. All of a sudden he came in the stew and just like spit this chorus.
Oh, that was the one I just freestyled and just started singing. Yeah.
And then Slower. It's the slow songs. It's sad. Atlanta Interlude. The song has already been out.
Video.
And you go listen to it with the video.
Too.
Shout out Jeff for that video.
Shout out Jeff.
And then after the interlude, it just goes hard. So Villains, Cash Freestyle, Eyes on You, City on Fire. All just fire bangers. Featuring Jaren on Cash Freestyle. That one's hard. He freestyled it. And then the last one, I'm Alright. It's basically just a closure and on to the next. So yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
That's the idea.
Looking forward to it. Do you have any, like, I don't know, like dates that you're kind of thinking album or the project might drop, or are we still?
I'm going to say my birthday.
Okay.
March 11th. Less than a month.
March 11th. Okay. Well, yeah, you already got those songs pretty much. You're just fine-tuning right now.
So we got to go and we got to finalize everything.
Oh, yeah.
And get back into
March
it.
11th. Could you give me top 3 artists? Could you give me a top 3?
Right now?
Nah, like you're not right now. Like,
my top 3 GOAT? The people are gonna absolutely like
top. No, come on.
People are gonna destroy me.
Well, we gotta be transparent.
Well, I'm gonna say Drake.
Okay, number 1.
If you would just go to like who I listen to the most and who I enjoy,
that sounds fun.
But like A Boogie is on there.
Top 3?
He's number 2 on my all-time listen.
Yeah, Boogie's good, but number 2?
I'm not gonna put him in number 2 favorite. I want to put Travis Scott.
Put bro. You have this is like your take. Like
I'm such a white kid for doing that. And I'm gonna go Berkey number 3.
Surprised Berkey's not number 1.
Not Drake. Drake's better.
All right, so Drake, Travis, who would the third be? And it doesn't have to be in order. Just give me that 3.
Drake, Travis,
if you
J. Cole.
Cole over Kendrick type of guy.
Yeah, Cole over Kendrick type of guy.
Did you see that Billboard just dropped their top 50 rappers?
Was Kendrick number 1?
Kendrick was 2 and J. Cole was 14.
Where's number 1?
Number 1.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Ah.
Which I don't agree with, and JoJo's going to give me so much hate for
JoJo's going to love that.
JoJo loves that, but Jay-Z's not a top 5 rapper. He
was really good at one point.
Yeah,
he actually had
a short-lived point. Blueprint, Fire, and people say Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt was trash. Let's be completely honest. Yeah, everybody says top rapper. No,
whatever happened to this guy?
Not even top 10 to me. But JoJo's gonna give me some hate for that. JoJo and Ryan. I'm speaking facts. It's all good. Truth hurts a little bit.
So have you ever? People told me when I was asking like, what's gonna happen on the Jaren podcast? They were like, he's never had any trauma. He's never done anything with mental health or anything. And it's not like I have either. But like the people that I asked are like, he's literally like, there's like nothing that's happened to him that's like that you could talk about that's like bad.
I say that just to stay away from the conversation, especially in Mississippi. There's definitely things that I saw that I went through at a younger age that kind of changed my perspective, like on life and growing up, and just stuff that like some of my age probably shouldn't have seen. But I just really don't. I really don't open up about it because I feel like the things that I've seen and that I've went through, in Mississippi, like I feel like no one really is gonna relate to it. And if we're being honest, like when you say things to people, like it sucks whenever you have losses, whether it be like a family loss or any type of loss or anything you go through. But a lot of people go through the same thing. So I feel like when you tell people, people really don't truly care. Like they'll like in the moment be like, I'm so sorry, that sucks. And some people may, but whenever like I feel like I can read people decently well. I just feel like if I'm ever saying anything, or am opening up, the rare times I do, I just get ingenuine reactions and like facial expressions and fake sympathy, and I don't want that. So now I just choose not to open up. And a lot of people will like, a lot of friends will tell me like close things to them or like important things to them, and I'll be there for them. But they're always like, Jaren, why don't you ever talk about anything? And I don't know. I feel like opening up can be weak to an extent. If you don't need that information, why would I, say anything? So so there is stuff. There's probably a decent bit of stuff, but I just don't talk about it. Handle it in my own way.
That is interesting, and I respect that. And there are some things.
It's probably not the healthiest. It's probably not the healthiest.
To some people it could be, because sometimes just telling people stuff, like you said, can be useless. Some people just do that to look for attention,
exactly,
and look for sympathy,
and
just to make themselves feel better, but it's not actually helping them.
Yeah.
So if you just stay away from that and then deal with yourself, and you deal with like in a healthy way, instead of just like bottling it up, and like, I feel like that is a good way. It depends who it is, though.
Because a lot of people will be like, no, it's important to let that stuff out because you bottle up all those emotions and everything, and then finally just explode. I don't think I'm like that. I don't know. Now, the whole like not having depression and anxiety, I've never really said to myself, yo, I'm depressed. Have I been sad? Yeah. Everybody gets sad, but depressed? Nah. Or like anxiety. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I have, and I just don't choose to look at it that way, but yeah, I'm normally just and you've known me for almost 2 years. Every time I see you, I'm usually smiling, laughing, dancing, cracking jokes. Like, I don't know. I'm too blessed to be thinking about all the negatives.
That's good, because I love being optimistic.
Yeah.
And even when I'm by myself and I'm like, something is going through something.
Yeah.
Although it's nothing like
what others
either like depressed or like anxiety or anything like that serious, but like I'm going through like a separation or like a relationship.
Yeah.
And then
it's right to be sad and feel those emotions.
It is right to be sad.
Yeah.
But like the people that I do trust to like there's like the few people that like tell about.
Yeah.
I found those people to be like actually helpful to me.
That's healthy.
So it's only like 3 or 4 people that I like really tell everything and how I feel, and they do help me and they're there for me.
That's healthy.
So that's like what I would do.
That's dope. That's
and
important.
then
and I'm not knocking people that do have depression, anxiety, and all that, because real things, mental health is definitely a real thing. So it's important to, if you do need to get that help or go to therapy or do what you need to do to cope or help with that, I'm all for it. Not knocking it at all. I'm just saying personally, me, I guess I'm just the outlier in the whole thing, because
I bet there's a lot of people that do what you do.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that rare. So like, what age, when you were in Mississippi, you were probably too young to even like think about how to dealing with what was going on.
Yeah.
You were like what, like 7th grade, 8th grade?
Yeah, like 7th grade. I never looked at it as like, oh, like, how do I deal with this? I always had a weird mindset of like, okay, this is happening. Okay, I always treated it like a game.
I think because you might have been like too young to like really know everything, or no.
Know everything to a T, yes. But as far as the things I was like experiencing, and I'm just talking about, and I'm not really talking about in my head things that are going on. I'm talking about things that I actually like witnessed, like people I was around. There were certain situations I was involved in, just kind of bad place, wrong place, wrong time. Whether it be, weapons or drugs or anything like that, I kind of saw that at a young age. So if you were to see me today, if I were to, hey, my name is Jaren, you see the white boy with the glasses and all that, you're not gonna think that I have been through or seen anything that I have, but I don't know. I don't know, just opening up, just people really can't relate to it.
Especially moving back here, no one here is gonna relate to what goes on the other side of the country.
Yeah, and the concept of what I went through, I bet everybody everywhere at some point goes through it. I just saw things at a really, young age that a 12-year-old shouldn't be around. But yeah, like stuff I haven't even told my parents. I tell my parents everything. Mm-hmm. There's some things that I didn't say at all to my parents. Like,
everyone's gotta have some privacy.
Yeah,
with especially stuff it's like that deep.
Yeah,
It's don't need to tell anyone.
Yeah, but just chalk it to the game and keep it pushing. Use it as a lesson.
So hypothetically, if you had the attention of the entire world for 5 minutes, what would you say?
Attention of the world for 5 minutes. I would tell everybody that they're exactly where they need to be. Not to knock themselves in their situation right now, because I feel like God has a plan for truly anybody. And I feel like, God is love. So I feel like you're exactly where you need to be, and just keep on doing your thing and just always have a good heart. I don't know. I feel like a good heart trumps a lot of things in decision making, reactions to what people do to you. But yeah, just love, honestly.
That's respectable. I don't even know what most people would say to that question. I'd be like, go check out my podcast.
Follow me on Instagram. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to close out with? Anything you need to say? Because we have the attention about like 5 people who watch right now.
It's all good. What's those 5 people? You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram. It's going to be
Jaren's Instagram right here.
Jaren Wessels. No caps, no spaces, just one big.
Jaren Wheels.
Jaren Wheels. Yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate you having me. I actually enjoyed this. This is my first podcast, and I'm not gonna lie, when I was driving over here, I felt a little bit like a celebrity. I was like, my boy cut my hair last night, and I was talking about, I was like, yeah, I want to be on a podcast and all that. And he was like, for real? I was like, yeah, and it's not just audio, like visuals, like he's dropping on YouTube and stuff. He was like, for real? And I was like, yeah, but whenever this drops, I'm sure you'll drop it on your socials, and I'll drop it on mine, so
nice,
people can tune in.
I'm gonna leave this episode with a little quote that I wrote the other night, and it is, don't try to be someone else, because that person's always going to be better than you at it. So be yourself, guys. Put yourself out there. Do what you want to do. Love life. And I love you all. See you on the next episode. There it is.
That was pretty solid.